All right, guys, what is up? Welcome back to another special episode today. We don't have our random ass friends anymore because we've interviewed most of them. So now we have like somebody professional today as well. Like we're bringing back the professional vibe of this vibe of this entire podcast. So guys, please welcome my really good internet friend and Shafa's even better. I don't know how you know Shafa and all that, but like this guy is a beast in music. He's a rapper and he's an up and coming producer as well, and this guy has been making some amazing beats, amazing beats, and he has even made a few exclusive beats for my vlogs as well, where I've used his music, and it has, honestly speaking, it has taken my intros, it has taken the beats and the entire vibe of my vlogs to a whole next level. So guys, without further ado, please welcome Mohammed Ali, or प्यार से हम लोग इसको कहते हैं the Mallz. What's up, Ali?
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. Told you it was
Yo,
gonna be
that was
like
a great
really
intro.
nice. I know, right? Told you it
Great
was
intro,
gonna be.
man. I want to meet that guy.
You wanna be there? Oh shit, this is gonna be fun. Acha.
Alright,
Mallz doesn't notice, but Salman, this is like a really abrupt guest for us because like you did not know that we were interviewing a rapper or my friend like until like yesterday night. मतलब तुमने कहा था हम लोग interview कर रहे हैं आज.
I didn't even know we were interviewing anyone.
Yeah, and
We're
then you
like,
told
yo,
me.
we have an interview in like 3 hours, and I was like, bro, what? No, I didn't know this.
and then he literally told me he was graduating yesterday and all that. He got his degree and shit, but like, pata nahi ceremony, has the ceremony happened?
Yeah, the ceremony is like online, but basically, Mallz, I'm like putting on my cap and gown. I'm getting ready, like I'm holding my diploma in my hand, and Saad messages me saying, "Hey man, we're filming in an hour. Get online. You have to be there." And I'm like, "No, dude, this shit isn't happening today. Let's try again tomorrow."
I'm like, man, I don't know, man. My guest is kind of busy, man. Are you sure you can't do it today?
That was all good, man. Like, you worked out in the end. That's great. That's
Yeah,
great.
But
it
Mallz,
worked.
tell us a bit about yourself. Yeah, how do you describe yourself as a musician, as a person, and let's start there.
I'm just starting up right now. Like, it's nothing really special. I just record whenever I get the chance. I have like a few friends who I record with. And yes, right now it's like basically putting out as much music as I can, just to like be known out there, especially like in the area where I live, like Pakistan. And yeah, slowly from there we can build up.
So, what themes does your music have? Does it focus around something? Is it English? Is it Urdu? Is it like a mix? Is it like Punjabi rap? What are we talking about here?
No, it's English. It's English. The thing is that like in Pakistan, a lot of people are rapping in like Urdu and Punjabi, and I respect that. Like, it's like not a lot of people are rapping in English. Like, I
That's
thought I'd give it a
interesting.
try.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
That's pretty cool.
honestly
I never
speaking,
thought that'd be our problem, Like, we usually have an issue where, like, people rap too much. I thought we'd be rapping too much in English, but it's cool to know that, like, we have a lot of both going on right now.
Yeah, and what I really like about your music is that it has like a dark undertone, but it's like a really chill vibe as well. Matlab, it goes well, it goes well with my vlogs. Matlab, like those night shoots and like those car drifts and everything like that. Like that music just fades in. Like it's like you and I were like made to collaborate. Matlab, I needed exclusive music because I needed. It's really hard finding dark underground undertone music, which is really good and all that. But honestly speaking, a lot of the music out there is
I'm
shit.
always here to help, bro.
Yeah, thank you so much, bro.
So wait,
Yeah.
Mallz, how much do you charge Saad?
Yo, thank you so much for like.
How much do you
Yeah?
charge Saad?
He doesn't charge
for
Zil.
your
It's
music?
like a collaboration.
Right now it's all free, man.
You gotta change that, man. Don't give your music away for free, especially not to this guy.
Yeah. No. It's all good, man. Like, he's a pro, so like I have to.
Yeah.
look out for him.
Yeah. I mean, we're all cross collaborating. We're all like very small creators in our niche in our niches. So we're all trying to like cross collaborate and cross grow our platforms. So yeah. So
Yeah.
one question that I'm really interested in knowing myself is that what type of equipment do you use and what do you recommend for beginners who are getting into the rap game? What should they use and what should they look out for? Any advice for them?
So right now I'm using a Behringer B1 microphone. for the
Uh-huh.
UM2 audio interface is basically they just connect together, and it's a condenser microphone, so like with an XLR cable.
Uh-huh.
But I started out with like a really cheap ass microphone, like cost me like 2,000, 3,000
Yeah.
rupees,
Yeah.
and I just started recording on that. Like basically, like for any artist like who's starting up who wants to rap, basically like there's no excuse. You
Hmm.
don't need an expensive microphone to sound good. You just need like a microphone, and you just need
Hmm.
to like record your thing, put it out as much as you can, just like leave it all to the people who are like consuming your
That's
product.
really good. Me and Saad were thinking of upgrading to a 2,000, 3,000 rupee microphone. So it's fun to know that you started from a shitty 2,000, 3,000 rupee microphone.
We're upgrading, boys.
Jeez.
I'm right now, Mallz. Right now, I'm using my
Yeah,
iPhone.
congratulations. Yeah, I still have that 2000.
I'm using
Yeah.
my iPhone to
Yeah,
record
that's
my
still
audio.
good, man. Yeah, that's still dope. Like Kanye West, like his recent project, Jesus is King. He
Yeah.
recorded like 20% of the album like on his iPhone.
It's
No
all we should just
way.
use like Microsoft Paint for like all of our graphics. Like
Nah,
that's what he
itna-
did. It worked for him.
Yeah, not anything, bro. Like, you can work like anything. If you're like cool with Microsoft Paint, like you can kill it. I've seen
Yeah.
like so many people kill that, and like I work on PixArt myself, like
Uh-huh.
picture editing and all that. So like yeah,
That's
just like choose whatever medium you're like comfortable with. You don't have to go into like the
That's really
exactly,
cool.
hard
exactly,
things and
exactly.
So to delve a bit deeper into your rap story, how did you start? Were you the type of person who just like raps or sings in the shower? What made you start singing, and what made you start recording it?
So basically, it started like when I was like pretty young. Like my siblings, they like put me on to rap. Like first rap song I heard was like Eminem's "Use Yourself,"
Of course.
Okay, of
and
course, classic.
that was like fucking that was banger, yeah, classic,
Yeah.
obviously. So after that, fell in love with the genre. I just dove in deep, and I just checked out Tupac,
Hmm.
Biggie, Nas, and all those artists. After that, like after like listening to hip hop for like a long time, I think around the age of like 12 and 13,
Yeah.
I started writing my rhymes like properly after like
Hmm.
being influenced by Lupe Fiasco and
So
other
how
artists.
so how
That's
old were you?
that's
How
that's
old were
when
you
I
at this point? How old were you at this point?
12 years old or
You were
13
12
years
years
old.
old. Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So like it was really hard at first, but like I just found like a word, like a specific words, and then I have to like write 8 bars of that, like the same rhyming words, like the word could be stay, stay, and all that. Like make 8 lines rhyming with the first letter,
Yeah.
and like with that, I started like progressing. Then I started like writing on like already like instrumentals of like famous songs. Like the first song I wrote on was like Mask Off by Future,
Mm.
like proper my own verse on that.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, I love the beat behind that.
Yeah.
I love the beat. I love the beat, man. Future's great.
Yeah, it's so that flute sample, oh my god, amazing.
Yeah.
So after that, like I started finding like instrumentals on YouTube. Then I like started putting my own twist on them, like started writing on that, and then like I met like two great individuals, Mad Mojo and Abdullah. His rap name is Abduki, and they just helped a brother out. They showed me
Yeah.
ropes, and I just started recording with them. So here I am right
That's
now.
really cool. So you don't have like any senti sob story that inspired you, like you hear people talk about.
Nah, I'm just like inspired by everyone around me, like everything around me.
That's
Like
good.
I just like find music
Yeah.
like everyone.
That's honest
so.
and real. That's what matters. That's really nice to hear, man.
But what I want to know is that what type of kid were you in high school? Were you the kid who was bullied for rapping, or were you the kid who was really supported by his friends and peers for rapping, or were you not known for rapping at all? Let us
Uh,
know how that entire
It was
phase
it was
went.
mixed. It was like very mixed. It's mixed. Like people only knew me for like I was a good rapper, and I used to like perform on the annual functions, like all
Yeah.
the fundraiser events with like a few friends of mine. Like we used to do covers of like I remember like once we were covering "Nothing on You" by B.O.B. and Bruno Mars. Like me and my
Uh-huh.
friend, we got on the stage and we forgot the lyrics. We just stood there. So like after this is, we even had like the lyrics on our hands, and we were reading out like, you know, it was back as hell. But like people have always been mixed. Like I did get bullied for it, but like I had like few friends who were like supporting me throughout, and like they still support me to this day. So, yeah,
Wow.
that's all respect.
I feel like you do need. I feel like you only need those 2 or 3 people who genuinely believe in you, your craft, and whatever message you're trying to put out. To actually just like, you know, you just need those 2 3 people.
Yeah.
You don't need anybody else.
That's true.
So am I one of those 2 3 people for you?
Yeah.
Man, you've never really criticized me for my shit,
Oh,
man.
real
Man,
question.
you've never
Real
really,
question.
you've never really criticized me for my shit, man. Man, like, matlab, I remember when I first started YouTube, you used to roast my ass. You used to roast my ass for my videos, man. Fuck you. But now.
Okay, no, listen, Mallz, and everyone else, listen to this. If you go onto Saad's personal YouTube channel, his top video is a video called "I'm Addicted to Eating Bricks." That's what this man started out with, and it's literally him with like a brick on a plate and like a fork and knife, and it's terrible. Somehow it has like, you know, a couple thousand views. At least 10 of those are me because I've shown it to so many people. But,
no, that's great content, man. That's great content. Like you can get addicted to eating bricks.
Yeah,
Bro,
no, not
straight
really.
up.
It's terrible.
When I was filming that video, I knew it would be one of the most viewed videos on my channel, like for a long time. And for some reason, I still can't surpass it. Matlab, what was younger 2-3 years old, like, you know, younger me thinking, like, you know, how was I so woke that I knew that this video would go viral and all that, but now I can't seem to get anything right.
Nah. Yeah, no, you're a visionary, man. Like just believe in yourself. Like whatever your content you're putting out,
Yeah, man.
just
Yeah,
believe
man.
in it, and it'll do good.
Thank you,
Yeah,
man. This was supposed to be like a motivation lesson for you, but it's all coming back to me now. Oh shit. Yeah.
So, Mallz, why don't you tell us how much content have you got that you've put out so far?
So right now I think like I have like 20% out of like 100%. Like I've recorded and like it's done. Like only 20% is out on my side. Like there's like some features as well, but like they're not out yet. Because they're like part of my friend's projects, and I hope they'll be like dropping very soon. So
Okay.
we can wait on that.
And by 20%, we talking like 2-3 songs, 5-10 songs, like
Yeah,
400
like
songs
on my SoundCloud. No, like I think I have like around 12-13 tracks recorded, even more ideas. Like I have like a lot of lyrics written in my phone.
Okay, that's good. That's more than a whole album, dude. You've already got that out. So
I love
that's
Benz,
really good
by the
out
way.
there.
Benz is my personal favorite. Benz is like my personal favorite.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, Benz is my personal.
Yeah, Joe should release that, like, definitely. Like, I got tired of the song myself because, like, we recorded that in 2018. I had
2018.
Like, I had that song since then, 2018. Yeah, in the middle of 2018. So.
And you
after
just
that,
released
you
it.
know,
And you just released it in 2019, 2020.
Yeah.
You just.
Yeah.
Why does it take so
Yeah.
long? I'm curious. Why does it take so long for a song to come out?
The thing is that it was like part of a project, but like it got delayed, and so I thought like, you know, we're keeping this gem away from the world, so like I should put this out, just like something like that. So
Yeah.
plus like it had been a long time since last I dropped the All Right track.
Yeah,
So,
I love that too. I love
So
that. Too.
I have not heard either of these. So Saad, why don't we throw a little clip of one of them in here for me and other people who haven't heard?
Yeah,
this
yeah.
music?
I'll throw in a little bit of.
The free
I'll throw-
plug.
yeah, free plug of Benz, guys. Benz is coming in right here. Just don't copyright. Just don't copyright strike this video. It's coming in.
Going fast, hoping I don't crash. I be counting cash like I did the dash. Got the money, make it fast. All the bullshit,
Yeah,
make it
please.
pass. Off against it won't last. I got baby shit
All right. Since we've played Benz and all that, what do you think? Well, now as you haven't heard of Benz yet.
Well, I haven't heard it in real life yet, so
Yeah, that was amazing.
10 out of 10.
Somehow,
Like-
I'm feeling that track, bro.
Dude, I'm gonna buy your album and I'm gonna put like the vinyl up on my wall right next to Saad's poster of a Jaguar that he drew for me.
Oh
That's
my
it.
god.
You know,
Thing, bro. That
my
means
two
a lot to
favorite
me.
content creators right up there. And right next to that, I'll just put a picture of my own face, because I'm my
Yeah.
third favorite content creator.
You're a content creator now, man. You're a content
Yeah.
creator now. So
yeah.
where do we expect to see you in like the next 5 years? Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah. Could you repeat that?
Where do we expect to
Yeah,
see you in the
could you
next
repeat
5
that?
years? In the next 5 years, where do we expect to see you? What do you hope to achieve in the next 5 years? That's a deep one.
That's a really good question, but I feel like I need to be famous in Pakistan at least, like well known, like amongst the whole rap community,
Like Shamoon Ismail type famous, like Shamoon Ismail, like Shamoon Ismail level famous.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah. So like I'm already planning to like drop as many like projects as like he was doing. Like he constantly dropped his projects, like small mixtapes. Like I'm planning to like do that. So let's see, bro. Like hopefully, inshallah, in the next 5 years on something.
Yeah, I mean, every time you drop something, we'll just bring you back and we'll give each other some publicity, and hopefully we'll both be up there in 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
inshallah,
dude.
bro, for sure.
Inshallah, man. Also, speaking of publicity, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be up there because you have one of Pakistan's biggest content creators, actually being one of your really good friends. You're in his vlogs almost all the time. I'm talking about Hamza. I mean, if people who don't know. Yeah.
Are you talking about yourself, son?
No. Soon to be.
Content creator and stuff.
Soon to be.
No, for real.
Yeah. So, for Salman, you might not know who Hamza Amin is. Hamza Amin is one of Pakistan's up-and-coming content creators. How many subs does he have on YouTube? 80K, 70,000, 80,000 subs?
70,000.
70,000, and he's growing fast, and he's growing fast. So, is he your best friend? Tell us that story. Tell us where you guys met. Kya scene hai? Matlab, how you guys are planning to
So basically, he lives in my neighborhood. So like through a friend, we met each other, and like the first day we were watching the movie Mirror. I don't know if you remember this horror movie.
I haven't seen Mirror.
And we just we sat there, and like the first scene came up, and like it wasn't even like scary, but it was a jump scare. Like bird flew past the camera, and he fucking jumped. I knew he was a real person.
What do you mean you knew he was a real person?
So, like after that,
from a fucking jump scare?
No, like I knew he was like fucking genuine. Like he got scared by a fucking bird. Like he fucking threw himself. So like after that, we just hung out like all the time, and like some of like the whole YouTuber perspective, the whole rapping perspective, like weren't even in our minds back then. We like just good friends speaking with each other. So
Yeah.
right now we're like helping each other achieve our things and all that.
Man,
Yeah,
I
that's
need
really
to
good.
reevaluate how I make my friends.
Fucking play Mirror.
They should jump on jump scare.
Yeah, man. Play Mirror. Play
Should get
Mirror.
scared
Have a
by
bird
birds.
fly. Have a bird fucking fly through. If he jumps, he's a real one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh man, that's
Oh, man.
crazy.
It is. So,
But-
I think we're approaching our time. Any one last question? One last question that you might
Oh,
want to
that
ask
was
him?
very quick. That was really
Fucking
quick.
told you, bro.
Time flies
Told
when
you.
you're having fun, man.
Bro,
Dude,
not even
I bet if
interested.
we were in a room with you, we could record a full-length album in the exact time it takes to play
Yeah,
a
for
full-length
sure,
album. Not a
Yeah.
second more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
man.
sure, man. I'm always down for that. Like, if this whole like Corona thing didn't happen, I'm sure like Saad and I would have collabed. Like, he would have come over to my place, and like we probably would have recorded me recording something.
Yeah.
Did something special for like this vlog and all that. So
Yeah.
Your next
Yeah.
music video should be
Hopefully in the
Saad
future,
drifting
man.
around in someone else's car.
yeah.
Not my car. I don't own a car.
Not your own car.
I don't own a car.
No, those vlogs are like hella lit, bro. Like, keep that on.
Yeah. Maybe.
I'm a huge fan of like this podcast as well. So,
Really?
Yeah, that's so
Salman?
nice to hear, man.
like,
Thank you.
beds, man.
Salman, he's watched our episodes. Like, he's watched almost all of them.
Of course, I can't.
Dude, that's insane. That's always so nice to hear.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, nah, you guys doing bits, man. Like, just
Thank
keep
you
it
so much,
up.
brother.
Just
You
drop
too,
as
man.
many podcasts as you can, bro. Like, yeah.
You too, man. You too.
So
And
like,
on
you
that-
had one question.
No, did we have one? No, I think we're
Well,
at
I
20
think
minutes now. We're at 20 minutes. Now.
let's end by not asking a question, but just asking, what's your Spotify or SoundCloud? Where can people
Yeah,
find
yeah.
you if they want to listen to you?
Link in the description, by the way.
So the rap name I go by is Influence. Yeah, cheers for that. The rap name I go by is Influence. I have a page on Spotify. Like I don't have like proper page on Spotify right now. Like once I drop my next project, it's gonna be on Spotify, and then inshallah, definitely you see
gonna blow.
a picture of me on Spotify.
It's gonna blow.
Yeah,
inshallah.
hopefully.
When do we expect the next project to drop? Do you have a date, or a year, or a decade?
Very soon. This year, definitely this year. Like
This
very
year?
soon.
I mean,
It's gonna be
Interesting.
more
it's
busy,
May,
yeah.
so are we thinking like July, August, or like November, December?
I think July.
Alright, so
July would be good.
that sounds really good. Look forward to that. We'll probably see you in July then on this podcast again when you got your new album out.
Yes,
For
to
sure.
promote it again.
For sure.
And on that bombshell, guys.
Definitely, I'm down.
And on that bombshell, guys, I think we're done with today's podcast. Thank you so much, Molly, for joining us. It was really, really fun. And guys, just check out
Yeah,
the link in the
dude, thanks so
description.
much.
Check out the
For
link in the
having
description
me,
for
man.
his shit.
Yeah,
I'll see you guys in the next one. See you
Also
guys in the next
subscribe
one.
to us.
Please like and
Adios.
subscribe to
Yes!
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Please like and subscribe. Please press the bell notification button. right, and
Yes,
leave a
I've never
comment
done
at
that.
this
I've
point.
never done that. See,
Yeah,
that's coming.
that's so kind.
That's coming from that's coming from
Very nice,
Hamza
man.
Means vlogs. That तुमने आदत डाली है उसने. I've never done that. I've never done that. He does it all the time.
No, you have to do that, man.
Do what Molly says. Bell
people
button,
get lost.
subscribe,
Lost,
smash, karo.
Yeah, everything. Just press every button you see. Except for the like button. Just press everything.
Yeah. Chalo
share
boys,
with
I'll
your
see you.
mom. It's Mother's Day.
Oh my God.
Right?